Hey y'all, welcome. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your engagement and your support. So I'm about to do another video, right? And this one is, I'm gonna call it C4, right? The 4 C's, right? And that is chance, choice, choose, and consequences, right? And the risk versus the reward of it, right? Of it all. So please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you know that anytime I come on. So with chance, right? This is gonna be a quick one, right? And take it how it resonates. Comment below how it may resonate for you on your journey, right? Chance. A chance is an unexpected door or moment of luck that gives you an opening, right? And then a choice is the power or an act of picking what to do next from your options. So after you get a chance, an opportunity, right? You have to make a choice on what opportunities to pick, right? And how it works for you, right? So, and then we have choose. The activity, steps of locking in your decision. So you're going to get a chance. You're going to have a choice to make out of your options. And then you got to have to know how to choose the correct option, right? So the active steps, the choosing is the actual action into locking in your choice, right? So consequences, right? The good or bad results that show up because of what you did or did not do. Consequences. So after you take a chance, you got to make a choice, and then you're going to choose, and then after you choose, you're going to have to deal with the consequences, whether good or bad, of the choice you make. And with that being said, you're going to have to look at the risk versus the reward of the choices you made when you took a chance in choosing what you thought was best for you at the time, right? So how they work together, right? So you cannot always control the chances that come your way. Facts. You have total freedom to choose your own path. You have total freedom to choose right from wrong, righteousness versus unrighteousness, righteousness versus injustice, right? You have a choice to choose freedom, your own sovereign path as an adult, right? So you have a choice to make right from wrong decisions. We too grown. We 21 plus. We too grown to be talking about, I don't know why I'm doing that. You made a choice to do it. So guess what? After you make a choice to do something, you got to stand on business. Do you hear me? You got to stand on it, right? Some people not ready to stand on business for the chance they took with the choices that they had, and they don't always choose wisely. And then sometimes they got to deal with the consequences. We too grown out here to be acting like we don't get this, but I'm here for you, right? Because some people struggle with making a choice and how to change stuff and the consequences of your actions, right? So you can't always control your chances, the chances that come your way. You have total freedom to choose your own path. You cannot escape the consequences tied to your actions. Once you make that, you choose, then you have to accept the consequences, whether good or bad, whatever comes of that choice you made, right? Okay. So now here we have the risk versus the reward, right? So with the risk, you need to think about the potential gains against the possible losses. Potential gains against the possible losses. Against gains against the possible losses. The definite gains I will get definitely against the possible losses from the choice you made, right? So next we have the risk. With the risk, you need to be mindful of the amount of time, money, or value you could lose if things go wrong. This is what you need to be mindful of. The time that you could lose, because time is money, pimping. The money you could lose, which is energy as well. Time is energy, money is energy. Or the value of what you could be using in the physical sense, or your value by taking that risk. How does it affect you? The risk you took. How does it affect your value? Or does it make you, will this make you lose valuables? Or will you find your value? You know? So next we have reward. Reward is the profit, benefit, or return you gain if things go right. So you have to weigh all these out. The profits, the increase, how it benefits, how it works for you, or the return of investment. Return of gain is like the ROI in business. Return of investment for your choice that you made. But at the end of the day, you got to stand on business, right? Okay. So I just want to end this with, the higher the reward, the higher the risk. Point blank, period. So if you're trying to shoot to the sky, you're going to take higher risk. You're going to make bigger investments. And we're talking about spiritual too. So if your calling is much higher, you might have to take more risks, but the reward is going to be way bigger. You might get more attacks, but the gains are going to be, the way you come out on top is going to be bigger. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so you know that anytime I do an upload. Have a great day. Peace.